Starting next month, you'll no longer need Facebook to log into the Quest. Let's talk about that and other news right now. Well, it's been a long time coming, but finally next month it looks like we'll no longer need Facebook accounts to use the Quest 2. Literally minutes ago, Mark Zuckerberg announced on Facebook, you won't need a Facebook account to log into Quest starting next month. We're rolling out new Meta accounts that you can use with our VR headsets instead. This will give everyone more choice about how you show up in the metaverse. Now, to be clear, this means you won't need a Facebook account, but you will need a Meta account. More than likely, Meta will be the parent account where you can have that account and log into multiple Meta products, but it does mean you won't need to connect it directly to your personal Facebook page, which a lot of people have not been a huge fan of. It's been a long time coming, but it's nice to see it finally coming. Let me know in the comments, are you excited to finally disconnect your Facebook account from your Quest 2? Or maybe you've been holding off on getting a Quest for this moment in time. Let me know what you think. Let's talk Meta Quest Pro. Most of you probably know that there is a headset called Project Cambria due to release this year. This is supposed to be a premium headset that, according to Meta, is significantly higher in price than $800. Many people have been looking forward to it due to the brand new design that has been teased, offering what looks like a much lighter weight headset, and according to an article from Bloomberg, far better graphics processing and power than the Quest 2. While it looks as if the codename Project Cambria may have a very familiar name when actually released, according to some code found inside of the iPhone application. Bloomberg reports that a code string found inside of the iPhone application by Steve Moser that was shared with them references a Pair Meta Quest Pro right controller. Now, obviously, this could be a totally different headset, but given the fact that Project Cambria is so close and will be releasing before the end of 2022, it's pretty likely that Project Cambria is actually going to be known as Meta Quest Pro. This is supposed to be targeted towards productivity and mixed reality for professional use cases. But I know a lot of people are very much looking forward to this headset, like I mentioned, due to the fact that it is going to be much, much lighter. Plus, it's going to have those high resolution external cameras allowing for color pass-through. It'll have eye tracking, additional storage, brand new controllers, and a higher resolution display. Now, this is going to be a pricey headset, but it could be worth it if you're looking for a powerhouse that is going to probably fit better on your face and way less, and likely have full access to the Quest store, along with color pass-through for some really cool mixed reality experiences. What do you think, though? Are you going to grab a Meta Quest Pro? Is it worth it to you to have higher resolution, a better, more comfortable headset? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, let's talk about this amazing update for recording tools for the Quest 2. We still don't have inside the headset options for recording tools, although they've been saying that it is supposed to be coming. But what we do have now is some developer tools that you can use if you are creating content or you want to share some really cool stuff from inside of your headset. Inside of the Oculus Developer Hub, and I'll put a link to the description for a place that you can install it. Now, a quick note, you will need to be in developer mode to do this. It's really not that big of a deal. I'll also put a link down in the description for how you can set your Quest 2 up to be in developer mode. Once you're in the Oculus Developer Hub and you have your Quest 2 connected to your PC, all you have to do is click on Device Manager. The Quest will pop up and you'll see video recording settings. You can change these settings now to several different options. You can have single eye or you can have dual eye, recording both eyes. You can change the resolution all the way up to 4K. Yes, you can go from 1024, 36 frames per second, which is the standard recording, all the way up to 2160 in a 16:9 aspect ratio at 60 frames per second. Now, in this software, it is going to tell you that it's not designed for gameplay. And there are definitely some things that need to be ironed out. Let's go over what this does really quickly. You see, if you bump up the resolution to 1080p or even 4K, what it's going to do is actually going to add black lines on the top and bottom inside of the headset. Now, that doesn't affect the recording. It just adds black lines to the top and the bottom, and it restricts that vertical field of view. What this is doing, I assume, is number one, it's allowing you to know where the recording is actually going to be so that all the action can take place in that area, because this image is going to be a cropped image on the Square video to make it 16:9, which isn't really that big of a deal if you know where the area is going to be. And it's also allowing the Quest 2 to render less information inside the headset, hopefully giving it enough power to actually record at 60 frames per second in 4K. This, I'll tell you right now, it is a massive difference to record in 4K. Whether you're using it to take stills for a thumbnail or just for fun, or you're using it because you want some awesome 4K video, it's mind-blowing how much better it is when you increase it to 4K from 1024 square, which is what you usually record at. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you can also bump up the bitrate. Now, down to the negatives aside from those black bars. Some games work quite well, and if you watched my Blade and Sorcery video, you'll see a lot of the time it works pretty well. You get some stuttering and you might get some freezing. In headset, that's about all you get to. What you see is pretty much what's recorded. It doesn't affect the quality, at least for me. Now, I've heard some things from others that they just can't even play it. But for me, it's been very positive. Some games work amazingly well. Like Bocce Time was perfect, had no issues. I recorded some of Dragon Fist you're seeing on screen here, and it was fantastic as well. A couple of minor things, but overall, really, really clean recording. But then you have, for some reason, something like Golf Plus doesn't work really that well at all. Just moving your head causes the game to freeze up and causes black on either side. In the headset, it doesn't look like that. It actually just looks like that in the recording. Or with games like Resident Evil 4, it had a similar result. A lot of games worked good, and some games not so good. You can always play around with the settings, make it so it's less taxing on the Quest 2, but my hope is that as this gets optimized, it'll work better and better. This will be a great tool for developers to record trailers, or for content creators to make videos, or even just for normal people to have fun and create clips to share with their friends and family. Next up, Walkabout Mini Golf Labyrinth. This new DLC is something I have been looking forward to since it was announced, and we finally know when it's coming and have our first look at the courses. The DLC is going to be out on July 28th. And if this footage is any indication, it's going to be amazing to play along with. It's going to have 18 Labyrinth-themed holes, along with some avatar customization for you to use that are based on Labyrinth, and a special original soundtrack as well. Plus, a brand new feature, they're adding in 8-player groups. It used to be you could only play with 5 people, but at least in this new DLC, you'll be able to actually play with 8 people in your group. Also, Zero Caliber is coming out with a brand new update as well. I've talked about Zero Caliber in the past before, and for me, this is the best campaign type based shooter on Quest, just because it's fun to play. They're consistently updating it, and for single player, it's always been great. But now they actually got PvP support coming as well, which will be coming out very, very soon. It'll be 4v4 matches. There'll be different game modes from gun game to deathmatch and team deathmatch. Stride got a brand new update, a single player update of sorts. It's not the campaign yet with a story mode. I really wish that it was, but it still gets some cool stuff with the Guns in Drones update, which is out now on both Quest and PC VR. It adds in some new weapons like an Uzi and a shotgun, some new quest types, as well as a brand new door type that has you actually shooting the locks to pass through the door. The Twilight Zone VR launches next week on Quest 2, and we got some new trailers and footage to showcase some of the game. I'm very excited for this. I have not had a chance to check it out, but I'm very interested. A couple new games out today. Most noteworthy are Ruins Magus, which I just put a video out earlier this week. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link in the description. It's a fantastic JRPG style game, a lot of fun. I highly recommend it, as the visuals are fantastic for a Quest game. And then also Thief Simulator VR Greenview Street. This is a port of Thief Simulator from PC VR. It is just the Greenview Street. The developer said they are working on bringing the rest of the streets and areas to the game in future updates, but as of right now, it's just this first Greenview Street in this Thief Simulator VR. That's all I've got for you today, though. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. Are you excited for Project Cambria, otherwise potentially known as MetaQuest Pro? Maybe you're excited to try the new recording tools, or you're looking forward to one of these updates or new games. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. And if you want to get the most out of your Quest and your Quest 2, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon for notifications. And you can check out even more of my videos right there on the screen. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and happy questing.